bangs.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hi. Talking about our hair on this. I mean,
on camera, it doesn't look as good.
No, I feel like I should be used to this by now because we're digital, but I'm not.
We're behind the camera usually. We're not in front of the camera.
But anyway, hello. I'm Jenna Sarda. I'm with HS Precision and on the AAF Communications Committee.
And I'm Allie Geyer-Barlow, and I am from Monument Health. I am part of the Marketing and Communications Department.
Yeah, so we are at the end of the year already.
I know, December has came quick, and it's 70 degrees today, which is kind of crazy. Usually we'd have probably some snow, and we really haven't. So
it was like 70 degrees today.
I know. I was literally walking outside without a coat today. So
I know. Nuts. Well, this is weird. I'm watching you. Right. So please comment. There's a little comment section. Say hi so we know we're not alone. And if you have questions, of course, drop it. We'll talk about some stuff. Like we have a little agenda. It's pretty professional, but it's pretty laid back. Just ask us questions.
Give us podcast vibes.
Yeah,
podcast
exactly.
vibes.
I feel like we need to talk about what we ate, and then we go into our day, and then finally 30 minutes later we get into the story, right?
Well, but mine is I didn't eat anything exciting today. I just had a salad. Very sad.
Yeah.
And I wanted a cookie so darn bad today.
Yeah, I get that. I need to think about it all day.
I know. I really did. And then I ended up getting a Pop-Tart.
Because that works.
I mean, it's kind of a cookie.
Oh my gosh, guys. Well, I hope everyone had a good day. We'll give a few more minutes, see if more people hop on here. And I guess we can just start off about what the American Advertising Federation
what we do
is. Yeah, as a whole. Do you want to
I feel like you have a better gist of what it is.
So American Advertising Federation is a national organization. So the Black Hills chapter is the local club of that national organization. So the overall mission is, they say, the tagline per se would be unifying the voice of advertising. So they do a lot of work, especially in government, lobbying against different bills or for different bills that help or impede the growth of communication and advertising in general, which is really great. And then the district level, we are a part of District 8. So it's Minnesota, North Dakota. Lisa, are you on here? Because Lisa's our District 8 representative from AAF Black Hills. She would know a lot more on the district level. I think it's Colorado. No, Colorado's not in our district.
No,
Wisconsin?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, Wisconsin.
Nebraska?
No.
Nope, not
North
Nebraska.
Dakota, I think. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, I think.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's our little D8 is great group.
Kelsey says Wisconsin too.
Yeah, Kelsey.
And North Dakota.
Yes. Okay, so we were pretty on. We got it right. So, and Kelsey is our Kelsey Stein, which you might have seen her in the Elevate magazine, not even just in it. She was on the cover. So she's our president and does a lot of great work here in the Hills, advocating for advertising. So here locally, we bring in speakers once a month, talk about different topics ranging from e-com to December 16th, we're having a program with Dave Smetter from Black Hills Energy. He's going to be talking to us a little bit about his experience in healthcare and even as his position at Blue Bunny Ice Cream, which is awesome.
Which is so cool.
Yeah. And so he's going to talk about consumer insights, what we need to know about the audience. And yeah, it's just really informational and We have marketing meetups every month,
which are super fun, and we encourage you to come because it's super fun networking with people and talking to people about like things only marketing people understand.
Yeah. We get to geek out for a little bit.
Well, because I talked to my husband about this, and he's like, like glazes over. So it's really fun to actually talk to people who like relate, talk about consumers and selling things, Black Friday, like all sorts of fun things.
Connect to like work. Like I got to meet Ellen.
It's just
Pooch. Ellen's Collective. That's her brand. Ellen, if you're watching, please correct me. But no, it was really great meeting her and talking about being micro influencer and how that whole thing works. I don't know. They're really great. I've been loving them. So hope you come to it. But in a gist, hopefully you got through that mumble jumble. That is the American Advertising Federation. It's a bunch of marketing nerds who want advertising to be cohesive in the Black Hills.
And better. Like we want to just be better and learn a lot more.
Yes. So December, winter, end of year, we're not busy at all. So they decide to hold the American Advertising Awards. No, that's mean. No, it's a big deal, and it kind of celebrates the whole year and the projects that we've worked on.
And it's kind of like the Golden Globes, but for advertising. It's like those kind of things. It's really awesome to be able to put your work up against like all the people who are local, but then also like Twitch and Google, and I mean there's a lot of big companies who are a part of AAF. So it's kind of cool to see, first of all, not only what people are doing here locally, but like some of those people go on to nationals or districts or whatever, and they compete against really big companies. And we can be like, hey, we're from the Black Hills, but we know and we can do really cool things.
So absolutely. No, it's really neat to see how far we go. And it's amazing just to see the work that's produced at a local level. Mm-hmm. I think we have such an amazing talent pool here that is so quiet. It's really nice to see them at the forefront, because it may be, like I'm going to pick on Golden West because hi D-Sleep. But, they have an ad agency that helps work with their communications team. And you see this beautiful commercial and you kind of get to learn who's behind that creative direction and who executed the plan, which as marketing people, it's kind of fun to super see. Fun. Yeah. So, at the end of the year, obviously the advertising awards get, you enter.
Well, yeah. So you can enter now if you want to.
Yep.
But we'll take them until January 7th. And then there'll be a late fee, and the deadline is January 12th, because we will have judges who will be judging them, and they're not from the area. So like, they don't know what we do here. They don't know. I mean, this is fresh eyes on all sorts of different things that we do. They might not know that we have local wineries that do some cool stuff, or we have several health systems that are doing some cool stuff, or I mean, we do a lot of things, but they don't know about it. So it's really cool to have them give their perspective on what we do.
Right. Well, and we can't share out like where the judges are for this year, because we kind of keep that tucked away till the gala. But in the past, they've come from Florida all the way to California. We've had some from Denver. We've had some from Texas. Oh man, they've just come from all over. As close to like Colorado. We had one from Billings last year. So they all range in different niches within marketing. So some may be really into like the film world, and some are like really into like the branding, and they're kind of like experts in their own field, but they know a comprehensive scope. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah. And they're not within our district. So that's like the rules of national, because this is a national competition. The judges are not within the district. So then the district brings on more, and then those judges are even bigger, and then nationals, those are the big boys. So we need someone from the Black Hills at nationals.
Oh, that'd be
I believe
so
it.
awesome.
We could do it.
That would be so cool.
Compete with HBO.
Yeah, HBO Max won, like, I think
Best
that's a
show.
show.
Yep, for that flight attendant advertisement with Kaylee Cuoco?
Cuoco?
It's like cacao, but it's not. So
you know who we're talking about. Big Bang Theory person.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's what the ad awards are. There's a ton of different categories. So it's not just for advertising. I mean, that's what it is, but there's so many elements of it. So if you are a portrait photographer, there's something for you. If you are a videographer or a
copywriter, radio,
illustrator.
I mean, obviously graphic design is pretty big, but like there's way more than just graphic design. And I really encourage, we want to see more photographers and videographers. There's so many talented people in the Black Hills that we want to see your guys' work too. So, I mean, there's radio scripts,
publications, like
social media campaigns,
books that have been written, drawn, published. Like you can enter it as a whole project, which there's a ton of local authors and publications here. So that would be
and cool websites. See. Websites is another one.
Social media campaigns.
Yep, social media campaigns.
Yep. And Liz Greenway won a Addie last year for apparel. She did some promotional apparel for Peak Sports. That was pretty cool. If you guys want some ideas, if you go to AAFBlackHills.org.
Let's bring it up.
Oh yeah, we can share the technology. But yeah, so if you go to AAFBlackHills.org and then go over to the events tab and click American Advertising Awards, you can actually scroll down, and underneath the categories, you can see last year's winners. And that'll go through kind of the books and then all the pictures of our fun gala.
Yeah, and it's super fun. Like, it's just kind of fun to be at an event where it's kind of just like professionals having fun, networking. Get food. It's
really like a kickoff to a new year. It's celebrating the last year and it's bringing on. So our 2022 gala is going to be February 25th.
The 25th.
Yes, at the Courtyard Marriott. That was an amazing venue last year. We loved it. We have some new things planned for it. It's going to be bigger and better, and I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes. So that committee that's working on that is rocking it, and they have some great ideas. That being said, if you are interested in like the event planning portion or designing or setting up or having a say in what we do,
or if you have some cool decorations that you're not going to use,
Christmas lights.
Well, maybe not quite that, but like,
just kidding.
Well, maybe, I don't know. We could get a little creative. But the theme is kind of a black and gold kind of theme. So if you have any fun decorations, we're super awesome. Like,
hi, Paula. That's funny. We're at Monument Hill. The president's just sneaking up behind the window. I watch too many true crime videos, people.
So how can you even
Well, like I saw it and I'm like, there is a person watching us and it is the president of Monument Hill. Okay.
She's awesome.
Paula, if you're watching this video, hello.
She's awesome. She's so super awesome.
Okay. Back to the everything. Sorry if you're very annoyed by this. You can skip forward later.
Yeah, you can watch this later and skip forward, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so kind of going back to like categories, there is a ton. Like, we just were kind of going through it just now, and the amount of categories that you could submit in is crazy. Like, you could submit, there's so many things you could submit like that we're not even probably covering. Like, pro bono stuff is good. Like, obviously paid stuff. If there's like elements, like that's like where a big part of the photos and like specific pieces that are part of advertising, yep. That's kind of where those fall into.
Well, and the nice thing about that too is that you can enter in, like, the same project can be entered in multiple categories. So like if you have a poster, right, and the poster itself was awesome, okay, you enter the poster. Okay, well, you also want to enter that same poster because the design of it was really cool. Okay, enter it in design. Well, maybe it was also a PSA, so you can enter it there as well. Mm-hmm. So then that same project, now instead of just the one chance of winning an Addy, now has the 3 chances of winning an Addy.
Yeah.
So when you are looking, we totally understand this does cost to enter per entry, but choose the best of the best. I mean, this is a national award and it does have some clout, especially when you're working with bigger clients. And so wisely choosing what you believe is going to get you that trophy is a really big deal. So
yeah, it's kind of cool because there's a good example. Last year, I know somebody submitted things probably 2 or 3 times, mm-hmm. and one of the categories got a gold, but the other 2 got silver. So like you might not know what it fits best into, right? And it might fit better into another category, or it like might be better for a gold for this category, and then the other criteria is just like it's silver worthy. So you have to kind of like, if you put it in for a lot of things, you have the ability to win 3, I mean, however many awards on right. your one single piece that you love. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of cool that way.
Yeah. And it is important to note too that pieces aren't judged against each other. So like if there's one person that enters category for social media and then 7 people enter for website user design, it's not, your chances aren't skewed. Everything is judged on a scale individually for how it performs under the categories information.
Yeah.
So don't feel like you're gonna be judged against gurus. I don't know.
No, yeah. I mean, because there could be like 5 videos in a category, mm-hmm. but they could all win golds. Like, if they're all amazing, they could all have the potential of winning a gold. So there's obviously best of show, but there's no, like, if you win a gold, you win a gold. There's no, like, against, like, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
It's you win a gold, you win a silver, best of show, judge's choice. Those are the categories.
Yeah. So the categories of the winning, if you win a gold Addy, you automatically get forwarded to districts. You don't have to pay more. Your work goes on. Now for the silvers, you have a chance to send on your work to districts, which will have a brand new set of judges. There's usually 3 to 5 judges that do all the work. So there is room to get a gold at districts, even though you got, say, a silver at locals. So that's just something to consider as well when you're looking at what to enter.
Yeah. So what's our next topic?
Yeah. Back to our agenda. Let's see.
The talking about digital only. So this year, and it's only for this year, just keep that in mind, we will not be taking physical entries because we will not have in-house judging or not have live judging. Yeah. And this is just because nationals and like everybody's just kind of recouping from COVID as far as costs, and it can get expensive to bring people here. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of why we kind of followed the decision with the rest of the organization, do only virtual and that kind of stuff. It'll be the same kind of judging and all that stuff, and we know that people like feeling things and touching things and opening things, but don't be like nobody's having that, so don't feel like you're being left out. This is all everybody.
Yeah. And that's why we decided to follow along with, I mean, local competition does have a say on what they do, but when districts and national are running digital only, it just makes sense to have it at a local level too, because there's the extra cost of bringing people in now with the new strain and all of that planning. We just don't want to chance it. And so having digital entries this year it's gonna be awesome. Just trust us, and then we'll cross our fingers that it's
take beautiful pictures
yes.
of your work.
Mock-ups are great.
Don't worry about it. If you just get that lighting really well on your awesome mock-up, or
and if you need help, just ask. Like, our board of directors is here to help with this. Like, this is a big deal for the AAF chapter, and we want to make sure that you're having, like, it's as easy as possible for you. We don't want this to be stressful.
No.
Yeah.
And then we can kind of move on to open water from there. I mean, like I said, submissions our deadline is going to be January 7th. You can submit any your work now, and there will be a late fee. The deadline is January 12th, because we have to have all of our things submitted for our judges. So keep that in mind when you're planning to submit. Don't be kind of last minute. I know everybody gets that way, especially with the holidays, but if you want to do it now, it'll be less stressful during the holidays.
Absolutely. It's not as much of a rush.
Yes.
So open water, you can find that link on our website, AAF. Here, I'll go to it real quick. Is it this one?
Yep.
So,
right
here. Yeah. So it's actually in two spots. So you can either click enter the awards or enter the awards. Now, there are two categories. So if you're a student, we had quite a few winners from OLC and BHSU last year. You can enter under the student entrance. Just know that you have different category numbers. So that will be here in the student section. Professionals, same thing, but just in your section. Just make sure that you're not clicking the wrong PDF. And then professional entrant, and that will go right to open water. This is not our software. This is national software. So
if you don't like it, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the most beautiful thing, but it gets the job done. So here, if you don't remember your password or your login information, just shoot us a Facebook message or text me or Dee or Allie or whoever, and we can get you that information. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You log in, click submit a professional entry, and then it'll literally just go window by window. Do you have any tips on like how to best prepare?
Well, I mean, just make sure that you have all your stuff ready to go, and then just kind of
like in one location.
Yeah.
I always put like all my files that I'm going to be submitting into one folder. So then, because you have to upload these files, right? And so knowing where they are is good.
And then also another thing to keep in mind is if you don't know what category, like, take your best educated guess on what category is appropriate for your piece. If the judges feel like it's not the correct category, they'll probably move it to whatever they think is more appropriate. They've done it in the past. Don't worry about it too much, but like, do your best educated guess on like what you're actually submitting.
Right. Don't submit it under a website when it's actually a photo, because one, you're not going to have a URL. So
that's true.
Yes,
that's very true.
So digital entry, like, you will have upload file links on there, and then the website links that you can submit to it. But okay. And then credits is a big one. Please make sure you are spelling names correctly.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
A big one, because we are engraving trophies, and if your name is misspelled,
we can't fix it.
I'm so sorry.
We can't fix it.
Yeah. So please double check. Make sure that the people that you're giving credit to are listed correctly. If you're going through like a name change, a brand change during this time, just consider how you want those to look. These are going to be considered the 2022 awards. So I'm going to use regional as an example because you guys went through that. You know, if you are putting out things as monument, maybe not keep your name as regional. Mm-hmm. You can always do it like formally known as or things like that too. But just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, again, just reach out to us.
And then, it's like, as we mentioned, February 25th on a Friday, we are going to have our actual gala. It'll be at the Courtyard in Box Elder. Should be a great time. We're super excited about it. Tickets go on sale January 3rd. And you can buy tables. You can, if you want to do any sponsorships or anything like that, we're super open to those.
And they can be sponsorships of anything. Really, we are putting this on and we are a nonprofit. And so we have like a little booklet that has like the program of the gala. And we also award our silver medal award at the gala. And so that program booklet is given to everyone. So we'll put ads in there for sponsors. They get like free tickets depending on the level.
And you could probably, if you sponsored the food, for example, we could put your brand all over the food.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And then like the MCs will do something special for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, also, since there was such a big after party, like impromptu after party last year, we're making sure that that's like a real thing this year.
Yes.
So plan to stay after, network, have fun, talk about who won, that kind of thing. And if you want to stay, the Courtyard is running special rates for us, which are only $84. So if you want to stay the night that night, just call and let them know that you're booking from the AAF Black Hills, and they'll give you that special rate.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
So that'll be awesome. And new this year, we're going to have a raffle fundraiser.
Oh, yes.
So that will be way fun. We are putting those together right now. So if you want to be a part of the raffle, it doesn't have to be advertising specific. If you want to give away a car, we'll take it.
Yes, please give away a car. Mercedes,
I don't want to date
Benz,
with
Tesla.
Elon. No. But yeah, so if you do want to add anything to the raffle, please reach out to Megan Bettine or myself. We're kind of putting that together.
And fun packages might be like a nice stay someplace.
Yep.
Or
we're working on some media buys. So if you are interested in the advertising side, there is going to be a connection. We're not completely dismissing it.
Yes.
But that'll be way fun. And those profits will go to our future events. So those kinds of things will help fund next year's gala, next year's judges, design jam,
all sorts of
programs.
I know.
Yeah. So that'll be big. So please come prepared to support that.
And is there anything else you think that we can?
I don't know. I feel like this was good.
Okay. If you guys have any questions, you can. I know it's ending, but if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. But even if it's ended, put them in the comments. We'll certainly answer those.
Yeah. If you're in our marketing Facebook group too, you can go ahead and put them in there as well. If you're not a part of that group, please join. It's just kind of a space where we can collaborate. So, that was pretty good. I know. Ending on 30 minutes, people. This is great.
Well, thanks for tuning in. We're super excited about it, and I think we might have another one in January, possibly.
We should make this a series.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if
Allie and Jenna podcast.
I don't know if I can do that.
No.
We'll host Paula. Awesome. Thanks,
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.